İnsanlar doğar, büyür ve ölür. Peki ya biri yaşlı olarak dünyaya gelip gençleşerek hayatına devam etse? Bu parlak fikrin babası Scott Fitzgerald, senaryolaştıransa Eric Roth, yönetmeni ise David Fincher. Birinci Dünya Savaşı'nın bittiği gece dünyaya yaşlı olarak gelip bebekken ölecek olan Benjamin Button'ın tuhaf hikayesini 166 dakika boyunca bizlere anlatıyorlar. Benjamin'in doğumundan ölümüne dek uzun bir zamanla tanıklık ettiğimiz filmde makyaj ve bilgisayar animasyonları oldukça başarılı bir şekilde kullanılmış. Brad Pitt'in ağır makyajlı yüzüyle küçük oyuncuların bedenleri özel efektlerle başarıyla birleştirilmiş. Brad Pitt'in bir yaşlıyı hangi mimiklerle ve ses tonuyla oynadığını görünce çok şaşıracaksınız. 13 dalda Oscar'a aday olan ve 3 tanesini evine götüren The Curious Case of Benjamin Button'ın kamera arkasını seyredelim.
What if I told you that I wasn't getting older, but I was getting younger than everybody else?
How old are you?
7, but I look a lot older.
God bless you. Rise up. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Walk on.
Now when I look back on it, it was miraculous. What if I told you that I wasn't getting older, but I was getting younger than everybody else?
Benjamin, might I say you are looking strikingly youthful.
You're gonna have a baby, silly. That's what my mama said. I was gonna have a baby brother, but you didn't.
I'm not as old as I look.
Are you sick?
Well, I heard Mama and Tizzy whisper and they said I was gonna die soon, but maybe not.
May I?
Okay.
You're different than anybody I've ever met.
There were many changes. Some you could see, some you couldn't. Hair had started growing in all sorts of places, along with other things. I felt pretty good, considering.
You've been on this earth however many years, and you've never had a woman. Damn, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You have a nice night.
Will you be here tomorrow?
Every night but Sunday.
I mean to be rude, but your hands, is that painful?
I was born with some form of disease.
What kind of disease?
I was born old.
I'm sorry.
No need to be. There's nothing wrong with old age.
I enjoyed talking to you.
I enjoy drinking with you.
Would you mind if, time to time, I stopped by and said hello?
Anytime. Good night, Mr. Bott.
Good night, Benjamin.
I don't know how it's possible, but you seem to have more hair.
What if I told you that I wasn't getting older, but I was getting younger than everybody else?
Well, I'd feel sorry for you. To have to see everybody you love die before you do. It's an awful responsibility.
I never thought about life or death that way before.
We designed a 76-year-old makeup, which was later used for the visual effects. And we started with that age and worked down. For this, we came up with an absolutely tissue paper thin, kind of like a membrane appliance that was so thin and put on with his wrinkles. We'd match them up in that and blend it right into his eyebrows. And with him moving it, it actually would push his wrinkles in and actually create a really nice wrinkled forehead.
But too, it wasn't that uncomfortable. I mean, besides getting shellacked in the morning and then getting it taken off with acid at night. But during the day itself, it was not that bad. In the end, it was surprising, one, how thin it got. It could be and still tell the story. In fact, tell it better.
If the forehead piece was put on slightly different at 2 o'clock in the morning, because that's when Brad had to get into the chair. I mean, you're not talking about an 1/8 of an inch. You're talking about a 1/16 of an inch as this piece went on, and they had registration marks and stuff. But you know, Brad would be moving around, or the crow's feet piece or whatever would have shifted slightly, and it was uncanny how different it would make him look.
The makeup, I was so impressed with the detail, because to change from 7 years, there would be, the pieces are so, they sculpted each age, you know, that we wanted to portray in the film, and switching a piece out and then having a piece at age 67 or a piece for age 56 that they had to keep track of was so minimal, but and something you'll just see you just feel the gradual progression through the film, because it's so I think seamless in its transition. It was really incredible. I don't know how many different ages in the end, but we had combinations of going on all the time. And had to have a map to keep track of.